Hey guys, Venom Slarix here. We're gonna do a final statistics video. Let me close this out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours to take. Look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers. Standing in the shade, going louder. We are all one color, standing in the way.
Okay. Okay, let's go through this. Great Hero's Beard. Total time spent 19 hours, 46 minutes, 34 seconds. Space required for streaming 559 gigabytes. Quality 4K, 120 FPS. You can't put all of your stats. Cons are you can't put all of your stat points into one stat. It has to be bounced back and forth. So, like attack, speed, and damage. If everything else on the board is maxed and all you have left is damage, well, now it's grayed out and you can't level it. To me, that just seems like a terrible idea. We have the stat points. It's going to go to that limit anyways. Let us frickin' put in the stats the way we want to. It makes absolutely no sense to have some kind of invisible gray wall that you lose your stats just because you didn't put it in back and forth. So that was a horrible way to code it, in my opinion, and that could easily be resolved. So let's see. Gear and leveling. So early on, it feels fine. I mean, when you're farming, you can literally farm naked and get to level 120. However, when you're pushing the final levels, where the monsters have ridiculous HP and damage, you feel so underpowered. It doesn't feel right. Like this game, you've maxed out all the stats and you still feel weak. You have the best gear in the game and you still feel weak. You have to rely on procs to beat the final boss. I don't like that. If you're going to give me a game where I can farm, make it to where I can farm so much and be so overpowered that it's easy to beat the final boss. So keep the final boss where it is, but allow me more of a power gain through some other system. Because it doesn't make sense. Either increase the stat cap so I can pour in more stats and become stronger, or give me better gear. Because the way they did it, I just didn't really care for it. I had to hope in this last video, before this one, that I could actually beat the boss. And it was stupid. Like, I spent 3.5 hours or 4 hours. My first run through, I got denied. So I rebirthed, put all my stats back in, and I leveled up my crit higher, and then I made it through it eventually, but it didn't feel good. Pros, the game is really, really chill. I mean, I sat back the entire time listening to like Asmongold on YouTube and Dr. Disrespect and watching YouTube videos, so I could sit back and actually watch other things while this was farming. I like those kind of games where you can just chill and relax and kill stuff. So I really did enjoy the game. I just didn't care for the final portion of it. The final structure where you have to hope you get lucky enough to kill the boss. It feels like shit. Everything else was pretty good though. Like gear, getting my stat points, farming, getting the bonus EXP, rebirthing. All that stuff felt fine. I don't understand why level 120 was the cap. That felt pretty stupid. Especially when your pets can level past that, but they decided to go that route. Cool, I guess. It seems like a shitty idea though. Let's see, maybe a better pet leveling system or more stats. So increase the cap, because I did not feel like I had nearly enough defense and HP, and I felt like I didn't have enough attack and crit. And what's really weird is attack speed at some point caps off. You can keep putting points into attack speed, but you're not attacking any faster. So it just didn't feel good. So increase attack, defense, and HP. Crit already hits 100, so you don't need that. I think that would make it feel a lot better. Even if they added like an additional 200 stat points to strength, defense, and HP. That way you could just be like a god. I think that would have felt way better. That's pretty much it for that segment. And then let's see, Twerkzilla, the princess, the one in the white dress with the bat, she attacks the fastest. I have no idea why. I had all of the pets leveled up over 100, and her animation is just so much faster. She will just attack very fast. So I recommend Twerkzilla. And if you're not sure who I'm talking about, I'll show you real quick. Alright, see her? White dress, Twerkzilla. She's got a name, I just don't care. Okay, let's see if we can... Alright, so watch her attack speed. Boom. Wait. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. For some reason, it's like a short delay. There you go. Torque it out. It's like a short delay, and then she just starts ramming it. And then, just... Her. You know who I'm talking about. Her. Mrs. Provocative. Alright, I'm trying to find a video where... There we go. Like, look at that. Boom, 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 boom. She just attacks so fast. So, if you're farming, I would recommend Twerkzilla here. And for a little reward, look, she'll just twerk it out. There you go. There you go. Okay. So, that's who I recommend for farming. If you get stuck and you need more damage, switch to the Succubus. She'll do way more damage. Other than that, you just pour your stat points into HP and defense, and your pet will kill everything for you once you have it leveled high enough. Was there anything else? Not that I can think of. A better way to put in your stat points would be helpful. I had to mash 1, 2, 4, and 5 the entire time. One thing I did notice is you could put your stat points in even when you were on a stage, as long as you had the stat bar open in the main menu. So, for example, like this. Okay, so I have the stat page open, right? Now, if I go into the level, the system still recognizes if I press 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So while I was on the stage, I was just leveling up my stats to save time. I don't know if you can hear it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you hear it? Like, even though I'm on the stage, that sound means I'm leveling my stats. And see, now instead of 3,000, I have 20,000. So, that was pretty interesting. That saved me a bit more time, because before, I would stop, put in my stats, and then activate a stage. But when you have thousands of stats, or hundreds of stats that you need to issue, you might as well start farming while you issue it, since you're unkillable. Other than that, I did 99% of my farming naked, so it really wasn't that bad. It's just the final stages felt like it was poorly coded. I don't like the idea of relying on a random proc to hope maybe I get it. That felt like shit. I was just glad it was over by that point. Yeah, about 4 hours. Even when I was fully farmed up, so that... Well, I had to go from retirement 52 to 70. So you figure about 20 hours, but the last 5 or 10 hours was just kind of miserable. Everything else was good, though. I give the game maybe a 5 or 6 out of 10. Not amazing, but cool. Farming. The animation is pretty neat. I really like the intro screen. Other than that, yeah, this game was not that bad. I'm going to put this one away, and I'll start working on the next one. I believe they have a game by this creator. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on, I don't know. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay, Ultra Savage. I imagine it's going to be the same exact thing. I played it like 2 or 3 years ago. 2 years ago. About something like that. 2.5 years ago. So, I believe it's by the same company. I think it almost amounts to the same thing, but one thing I love about this game is it's kind of like you're a Super Saiyan. Like, tell me you don't get Broly and Goku vibes while he's in the regeneration tank. And then you fight, you get stronger. You fight, you get stronger. That sounds like a Saiyan to me. And look at him. He looks like frickin' Super Saiyan 4. Like when they go primal. And look at this shit. Oh my god. Hyperbolic tank. Or no, that's hyperbolic time chamber. This is more like the recovery tank. But you're a Saiyan in space. I don't know. Just something about it gives me Dragon Ball vibes. And I love Dragon Ball Z. So this is like perfect for me. It might be miserable to get through on stream at a certain point, but it'll be worth it. Just to see like another rendition. Oh, dude. That's like Super Saiyan-esque. It'll be worth it. The last portion of farming will be miserable, no doubt, but early on, definitely worth it. Alright, so I'm going to check out Ultra Savage next, and then I really, really need to spend time on Vampire Survivors. My buddy, Bedpan, Mr. Leprechaunic, he's been hounding me to play this game and get through it. And I don't know, when I played Halls of Torment, I loved Halls of Torment. It was so freaking good. I got 100% on it. I'm waiting for them to release more content. I couldn't put Halls of Torment down, and then I picked up Vampire Survivors. It's just kind of because Halls of Torment raised the bar for me so much. So my goal is I want to complete Ultra Savage after I get this uploaded, because it's like 500 gigs. And then after Ultra Savage, Vampire Survivors. I really need to finish that off. And then I've got like, Jesus, like 700 games, 750 games. So I need to get through these. I just don't have the time. Maybe if I win the lottery, I can just go one by one. Way too many games. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I kind of ranted longer than I wanted to. But yes, please check out Great Heroes Beard if you get a chance. I put all of my videos in a library on YouTube. So let me show you to make it easier. So let's say you click on any of my videos, okay? If you click on any of my videos, underneath here, you're going to see the icon. And that's when I put the entire thing in a playlist. So then if I go to, let's try something else. Okay, so again, if you click this button down here, it'll load the entire playlist for that game. And that's how all my games are set up. So that'll just make it easier if you're looking for something specific. That's why I say in the overheads about the playlist, because everything is organized like that through a playlist. So if you wanted to see League of Angels 2, there you go, day 1 from when I started the game, and it's got every single episode, 304 days of playing, which I have to upload 305 today. Anyways, that just makes it easier. That's going to be it for now, guys. I'll see you in the next game. Ultra Savage, I believe. Ultra Savage, yeah, that'll be the goal. Okay, let me kill this video. I can't shut my fat mouth. Take care.